Hello, Bear Nation. Hello. Hi, Bear Nation. Hi, Mr. Cat. Hi, Perry. Hi, Elvira. Hi, Miss Manda. Hi, robots. Hi, Rich. Good to see you. How's the desert, Rich? The pictures you're posting are so pretty. If you guys aren't in the Discord server, you're missing out on all of Rich's beautiful photography. How's it going? Cake Squad, rise up. Cake Squad, rise up. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Oh, man. Bye, Rich. Have good work. Have a good work. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Hi, Woods Boy. How's it going, everybody? How are you? Waiting for your paycheck to hit your account, then you can snack on Ubers. Heck, yeah. I know that feeling, too. It's funny because we have like a set payday twice a month. So it's usually like the 15th and 30th where I work. But a lot of the time, depending on like what bank you're with, your paycheck will hit like a few days earlier. And so whenever there's delays, you can see everybody going around like, did you guys get your paycheck yet? Did you guys get paid yet? Did you get paid yet? Have you guys gotten paid yet? It's very goofy. Hi, Omo. Hello. How are you doing? Omo, your car adventures as an influencer are crazy right now, my dude. You guys get paid bi-weekly. I forgot. Get paid 4 weekly on a Monday. It's not there is no set standard. There is no set standard. Every job is different. I've been paid every 2 weeks. I've been paid once a week. I've been paid once a month. I've been paid twice a month the way that I am now. Like, genuinely, every job is different. Hi, Nami. How are you doing? Nami, the graphic design king. How are you doing, my friend? I want to thank you so much for all the thumbnails and stuff that you've been making us. It's really cool of you. Been out since like 6 a.m. Omo, you're nutty. You're nutty. I would have been taking a nap by now if I were you. But I have a very low endurance. I'm an eepy bear. Never have to guess when you're getting paid with bi-monthly. That's true. That's true. Reliably end of the month, Woods Boy. That's rough. That's rough. That is a that's a rough one. I don't envy that for sure. Oh, Nami, I'm so excited you're feeling better. I'm so happy to hear that. Ooh, Omo met up and got some car decals from photo photographer businesses. That's so cool. That's very cool. I'm so excited for you, Omo. Everything seems really cool in your little car world. I feel like that's a terrible way to like describe it. But I mean it. I'm genuinely, that's really cool. That sounds like a lot of really exciting stuff. You didn't tell me this? Also, Nami, I'm so excited for the thing that you're working on for me. I can talk about it. I don't mind. I asked Nami to design me a fancy schmancy VTuber logo. So I actually have one instead of like the text in Canva with a graphic that I threw on it when I first started. Oh, Omo, people in Southern California hit you up. That's so cool. Are they car show people as well, I'm assuming? But yeah, Nami's done some really good work. I've been doing like all the thumbnails and stuff that I've been posting. And then also they did Willow's VTuber logo as well, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, they have 53K followers on Insta and host car shows and have their own building and business. That's so exciting. Are you trying to get a job with them? Do you think you would transition from being a mechanic to being like a car show event guy? I'm curious, Omo, if that's like a career change you could see for yourself. They like your car? Oh, they want you to show up to their meets. That's really cool. That's very exciting. Yeah, Nami did Willow's VTuber icon or logo as well. And it's so cute. And I was like, I want one, please. And Oma was like, I got you. Broom broom. Truck and trailer in the future? Ooh, exciting. Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't drive it. You would put it on a truck, huh? Pretty poor to traveling for meets. You know, I didn't even think because like it's a car. You know, you could just it's a car. You just drive the thing. Cargo drive, cargo broom. Broop broop beep beep. Put car on another car, make car drive farther. I'm doing good, Perry. Thank you very much for asking, everyone. My throat has been kind of scratchy, so I apologize. My allergies and stuff have been so bad. And then also just kind of in general. Like Friday night, my voice was like totally shot. I don't know what it is. Scratchy is illegal? Oh no. Hey Flame, how's it going? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, Flame. Have you been on the Overwatch side of things lately, Flame? How are you enjoying all the new updates? Hold on. I've been working on the side profile for my reference sheet for my 2.0 model. And it feels like wrong in some way. It's like VTubers were never meant to be viewed from the side. Doing good, haven't been playing the update, not gonna lie. Well, that's understandable. It's only been out for like a week or so. Oops. The side of my model is none of my business. It's true. I do not need to see it. It doesn't exist. It's not real. I can't turn to the side. There's no back, there's no side. They're not real. For real though, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard this time around, gang. I want to do it right. I want to do this right. Make sure I have an actual reference sheet that people can look at. Absolutely none of my business. I've never seen the back of my head. I'll never see the back of my head in my entire life. That's none of my business. Oh man. I've been really cranking like the art videos and stuff. Mr. K, you're playing V Rising without me? How dare you? I love V Rising. V Rising is so much fun, you guys. It's like a vampire survival base building game. I love it. It's so much fun. Mr. Cat likes yucky games. That's crazy. Should we do a V Rising stream? I remember we talked about it during Halloween, but we never actually did it. But I'd be so down. You'll stick to your house flipper. Look, it's just house flipper, but you're a vampire instead. It's basically the same thing. And sometimes you have to fight bad guys. Or I guess in this case, they'd be the good guys, since you're a vampire and you, like, kill the townspeople sometimes. Low key. But yes, exactly. You could decorate a fancy Dracula castle. And pretending Darktide monsters explode into gummy worms. See, V Rising is a lot less gross than Darktide, in my opinion. A lot less gross than Darktide, in my opinion. Okay. This is, like, mostly good, I think. I think that's a bit better. Okay. I felt like the side profile looked kind of weird. I was like, I don't know how to fix this. VTubers from the side aren't real. VTubers from the side can't hurt you. Aurora in the Kingdom of the Bear Skull. Nah, trust. I'm going to have a full and complete reference sheet for my 2.0 model, and it's going to be amazing. And no one will ever have to ask me what I look like again. No one will ever have to ask me that question again. And it will not have to be embarrassing for me to be like, I don't know, here's a picture of my literal model, I guess. I'll just be like, no, here's my reference sheet. No problem. Easy, easy. Does that look better? Kind of. So this model was made solely with 5s. No, Omo. No, Omo. No, Omo. Look, I already have the whole front view drawn and lined, minus the cardigan, because I felt like I wanted to have one without the cardigan as well, just to, you know, provide a better reference. No, it will be finished much sooner than April of 2027. I promise. I promise. April 2027 would be crazy. I will keep her on schedule. See, exactly. Mr. Cat's got me. Yes, Omo, I would love to see your photography. I really would. Oops. I really, really would. I feel like it's hard. Like it's hard to draw the side profile without it looking more realistic than anime styled, you know? But maybe that's fine. You'll never see it anyway. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. How's it going? You sent one? Did you send it in IRL Adventures? Ooh. Omo. What a pretty claw. Hold on. Hold on. You know the drill. Wow. Look at this lens flare. She's stunning. She's gorgeous. It's not the best, but it's still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool. For me, as a layperson who doesn't know much about car photography, I think it looks really good. I think it looks very good. What's a lens flare? It's like when the sun does the sunshiny thing like this. And it goes, wee. And the light goes, brrr, you know? Car shiny, exactly. No, it's yummy, Omo. It's yummy. It makes the car look shiny. It creates a point of visual interest. Hi, Harriet. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Harriet? How's it going? How's it going? I've been loving all your posts in the Discord server lately, Harriet. It's a candy shine. It is. Yes. It's yummy. Thank you for that hydrate, Flame. Hold on. I put my water on the floor because I have that emotional support aluminum water bottle. Mm. Yes, the Transformers movie is directed by Michael Bay. Big, bombastic, shiny. Cool, Omo. Ooh, Cosmic Princess Kaguya. How is that, Harriet? Is that a movie or is that a series? Cosmic Princess Harriet. Cosmic Princess Harriet? Cosmic Princess Kaguya. My apologies, my apologies. But yeah, I heard it was good. I heard it was very pretty. I heard people like it a lot. I wanted to do like an anime movie night in the Discord. It's a Yuri musical. I'm sold. A Yuri musical? I'm there. Why haven't I watched this yet? Actually, I'll tell you why. It's because I don't have Netflix. Wouldn't mind being a moon princess. Sounds kind of fun, maybe. Kind of fun, maybe. Just a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to do like an anime movie night in the Discord server. All those cars have their tops up, so scandalous. Omo, goodness gracious. I thought this was a family-friendly event. You can see under the hood. Oh my goodness. And they let you take pictures? Yo, that's goofy. That's goofy. How scandalous. You got called a professional today? Well, you do have a very cool camera, Omo. You do have a pretty cool camera setup. Okay, that's gotta be like way shorter. Hold up. Chat, please hold. Yeah, Omo the Pro. This camera's been sitting in your room for 3+ years and you're like, why not? Heck yeah. I love that for you, Omo. Good for you for using something you already had, too. Okay, let's move this very slowly. This is the dirty cheater way. The dirty cheater way of doing this. Watch the bag slowly float across the screen. Oh, no. You're just a guy, Omo. You are. You're a guy with a camera. You're a guy with a camera. Ghost bangs. Spooky. Okay, great. But yeah, Omo, having a camera as opposed to just a phone is already like one step farther, you know? Okay, let's see. I got to feed the fish. I got to feed the fish. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. The fish are hungry. I know. I'm feeding. I got you. Don't worry, little guys. I got you. Are you guys familiar with an animal called the hyrax? Are you familiar with an animal called a hyrax? Lately, it's been stuck in my head because okay, hold on. We're gonna go on a little adventure. A hyrax, number one is, believe it or not, our closest living relative that still lives on, like, that's still living, closest living relative to the elephant. Like, you got elephants, and then this is apparently the next closest thing. It's a hyrax. What do you mean I'm not getting anything done? What do you mean I'm not getting anything done? Do you see this? Do you see this? This is getting done after I tell you about a hyrax. Anyway, the hyrax is a very fascinating little creature. They're very silly. It's a goof bear. They're so cute. Okay, hold on. Let me find another picture. They have fangs. They have tusks. They have tusks. Check this out. Boom. Oh, it's so tiny. Hold on. They have tusks. And they have tusks, and they make silly noises. They make silly noises, and they go wah 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 wah, ah wah wah, ah wah wah, and it makes me think. Anytime, it's not a bad taxidermy. It's alive. It's alive. Anyway, they remind me of, like, whenever I go into, like, Willow's chat or Benji's chat. And they go, oh, wow, wow. Hold on, I gotta find a video. Hi, Tengetsu! Thank you for the lurk! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You guys gotta see this. You guys gotta see this. Let me pause this and then change this. Boom. To boom. Boom. Check this out. Top 10 Awawas. Listen to these guys. They're talking to me. They're talking directly to me. They go, awawa. Awawa. This is not Mr. Cat when he's angry. Oh, it cracks me up. They're so silly. I love them. I was talking with Mr. Cat about the hyrax the other day, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Go off, queen. I said, thank you. They go, awawa. Poisson Steve. Le poisson Steve. Joe, you like manta rays? I love manta rays. I love sharks. Sharks are one of my favorite animals on the entire planet. I was really, really into marine biology when I was in high school. Yes, as a soundbite redeem, right? Oh my gosh. Awawa. Awawa. I wonder if we can find that. Awawa. Awawa. I'm not helping my own scratchy throat. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, I was chugging water. Awawa. Anyways, that's been on my mind the last couple days. I would love to do a sound redeem. I would love to find one. I know the playlist is popping off. You guys did a good job of curating it. Hold on. There's like Over 100 songs in the playlist now. Oh my god, there's way over 100. Oh my god, oh my god. There's 175 songs in the playlist at this point. Yes, I was chugging a Wawa. I was chugging a Wawa. Pandas, they do go, nee! They go, nee! Oh no, my throat. my throat. I don't know how to fix this because I talk in my daily life at my job and I talk here, and who has time for vocal rest? There's streaming to do. Harriet, you did. You gave a lot of suggestions for the stream playlist. What does the fox say? The fox says a lot of things, if I'm remembering the lyrics correctly. Also, Wawa. Yes! The popular gas station chain in the East Coast. I love Wawa. I miss Wawa. I would go to a Wawa right now if we had one. I love Wawa. That was my hang when I was in graduate school. There was a Wawa nearish to where I was teaching, and the traffic being what it was, I would get home at the same time if I left at 5 versus if I left at 6. Straight up. And so as a result, I would just go to Wawa and like get dinner and chill out after work. Also, yes, the playlist is on shuffle. Yes, the playlist is on shuffle. But yeah, I would just like go and hang out at Wawa. Get some yummy food. And chill out as I waited for traffic to die down. Make a British bottle of water. A British bottle of Wawa. A bottle of Wawa. That's so bad. Oh no. A Wawa Wawa. Boy, I can't wait to play Baba Is You again sometime this week. Wagagwa. Some sea lions sound like they're saying art, but the blah at the end is your favorite. Oh man. You know what's another great animal sound? This is like one of my favorite facts. You know what zebras say? They say whoop whoop whoop. Zebras go whoop whoop. When I used to teach little kids, because you know it's like very common for them to be like, what's the dog say? What's the cat say? What's the cow say? And then I would say, you know what animal likes to party the most? And they'd go, what? And I go, a zebra. Because they go whoop 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 whoop. It's very silly. Kids love that. Kids love that. What does the fox say? Wop 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 wow. Wop 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 wow. Merv the cat. Silly little thing that makes goofy noises. Now, Miss Manda, do you want me to get stuff done or not? Do you want me to get stuff done here today, or do you want me looking up silly cats on the internet? Now, that sounds like a question you got to look deep inside and find the answer to. Harriet, you worked in a zoo? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's like a childhood dream of mine, was to work at the zoo. That's so incredible. I love that. I used to, the otters, they're your favorites. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love that. I never said I wouldn't contribute to the lack of productivity. Fair enough. But I will comment on it. I will comment on it and I'll make it worse. Thank you very much. Really was an internship? Listen, that's close enough. That's good enough for me, Harriet. Straight up, that is good enough for me. I went to a summer camp at the zoo. And I loved it. I was obsessed with it. It was like one of my favorite things I'd ever done. It was like 2 weeks or something like that, and we learned about, like, how to care for the animals, and, like, we did, like, some art stuff and, like, observed them in their habitats, and, like, we made food for them, and we got to interact with some. It was, oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved it. It was so much fun. The otters, that's so cute. Otters are so sweet. I love watching them swim around. There was an otter exhibit at the zoo I did camp at too. Bye, Miss Amanda. Enjoy your dinner. I hope you eat something yummy. I hope you eat something yummy. You too, Harriet. I hope you have a yummy dinner too. I trust you will, because you cook like crazy. But yeah, I loved my zoo camp experience. Let's see. How do I have this set up? I like this. Yeah, I remember when I was at the zoo camp, we got to like interact with the macaws and stuff, and we made dinner for on the subject of dinner, we made dinner for an animal called a binturong, which is a bear cat. It's like a big tree dwelling mammal. Bye, Flame. Thanks for the lurk. Have fun playing Stardew. But actually, Mr. Cat is right. We were very productive this weekend in other ways. I continue my journey as a eBay merchant, selling my wares, packaging up all of my discarded belongings. I mentioned this last time too, but I used to watch like art vlogs and stuff all the time when I was coming up through school and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a working artist. I want to like make stuff and sell stuff to people and packaging it up and selling it and going to fairs and stuff. Sounds so awesome. And now I'm like, I'm not, obviously I didn't like make these things, but I'm like doing packaging and stuff, and I'm like, actually this kind of sucks. Actually, it's kind of lame, and I don't think I like it very much. Hi, Brute. Thank you for the save. I will save my work. I have saved my work. How are you doing, Brute? How's your D&D games been? I would love to hear about them sometime. You always mention that you're lurking in your D&D. I'm excited to play more D&D with the alpha furries too. It's been really fun. I have like not fully insider information because like Mr. Cat's a very good DM, and even though I'm his literal wife, he won't tell me secrets. He won't tell me secrets about the game that I'm actively playing. But I know that like this campaign goes further than, so like because we're playing through the Minds of Phandelver right now, campaign wise. And hold on, I gotta cough. Excuse me. It's like, I think that campaign goes to like level 5. But then there's like, that's the intro for further campaign events that take you like through level 12. Like level 12. So I'm like, whoa, hold on. There must be so much more to this. I gotta know. Robots, you're starting Curse of Strahd. I love Curse of Strahd. I've never played Curse of Strahd, but Mr. Cat, did you DM that one? I think he DM'd Curse of Strahd for a group of his friends, and he told me all about the campaign and the story, and I was like, and y'all know I love vampires, so Curse of Strahd is so fun. I'm so excited for you, Robot. I've played the session 0 for it through a D&D Adventures League game. So it's not so bad, I think. Yeah, it's really cool. I love that for you. Hello, Princess Tewa Wiser. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. We've been talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Are you a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, Woko Tewa Wiser? What do you mean the F is Princess Terrorizer? You played the sound alert hello, Princess. You said hello, Princess, so I said hello, Princess back. Princess Terrorizer. Learn about, hold on, Dargothoth? Dargothoth? What is Dargothoth? Is that another campaign? Everyone is a princess here. Exactly. Everyone is a princess here. Princess Wobots, Princess Mr. Cat, Princess Miss Manta. You can have 2 titles if you're fancy enough. Princess Mr. Cat got me as I said it. It's nothing like laughing at your own joke, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. I just like totally randomly remembered. So this weekend, I had a nice outing yesterday. But oh wait, hold on. Here's the thing in like 3.5. Basso, the strongest Dragolich that's can give literal gods. Oh, okay. They can give literal gods a run for their money. Well, that's cool. That sounds crazy. Yes, princess is gender neutral. Princess as a designation does not discriminate. You can be a princess if you want to be. Doing big princess. Not a pretty princess. You could be a pretty princess. Hi, Blubbles. Hello. How are you doing? Princess Rizzler? Princess Rizzler's crazy. Yes, you could be a prince. That's 2. You could be prince if you prefer. Princess is a title. Wait, hold on. Princess is a title. Princess is a lifestyle. Beautifully said, Miss Banda. Beautiful, beautiful. But yes, that's very true. You can be a prince or a princess. You could be a prince or a princess. Blubbles, are you a prince or a princess? Or gender neutral, your highness? You cannot be a princess for you are a twee. You could be a princess twee. You could be a princess twee if you want to be. I don't play, but I do have a pickup line for Dark Souls. A pickup line for Dark Souls, you say? Blubbles, you're both? Your Royal Highness. Your Highness, Bubbles. Passion to Princess falls into the lifestyle category. Absolutely, robots. See, you get it. Passion to Princess is a gender neutral term. You can't say the pickup line here, though. It's 18 plus. Fair enough. Is there a way for you to make it more family friendly? Like, I'm not overtly an 18 plus streamer necessarily, or not a. How do I put this? I feel like there's a difference, right, between like, oh, I do 18 plus content versus like, oh, we just don't want too many minors interacting with adults. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it's not that bad, I'll let Mr. Cat be the judge. I'll let Mr. Cat be the judge. He gets me. Mr. Cat gets me. Oh wait, I was gonna tell you guys about my weekend. Okay, so I had a very nice outing yesterday. I was going to hang out with a friend of mine, but before that, I took a little pit stop at a grand opening of a brand new McDonald's. A brand new McDonald's. Right by my house. Right by the cozy cabin. And at this grand opening was a few things. They were doing like swag or whatever. But they were giving away coupons to like the first 150 customers or whatever for free Big Macs for a year. Free Big Macs for an entire year. You get one a week. And I was like, hold on. That's actually huge. I don't even like Big Macs. But free food once a week in this economy? Yeah. Hi, Chantilly Ribbon. Hello. How are you doing, princess? It's so good to see you. But yeah, oh my God. So I was like, I have to see if I can get this because what an absurd offer. What an absolutely nuts offer. It would be crazy to not try and get that. So I waited online for like an hour. And I was like not entirely sure if I was going to get it, and I was like standing there in the crowd like counting heads and stuff. Trying to figure out like, okay, well, if it's per person, I don't think I have it, but if it's per adult, then I definitely think I have it. And I was like just going back and forth and like feeling, I won't lie, mighty ridiculous. Cause like, you know, I'm a plus size girly IRL too. And like there's nothing like a plus size girly at a family event where everybody else is there with their friends and family and kids, and she's there by herself trying to get a year's worth of free McDonald's. But long story short, I did indeed get a free year's worth of Big Macs. And I got to meet Grimace and the Hamburglar, and I took a silly picture with them. And then I was gonna like actually go into the store and like get some food, but as you can imagine, there were 150 people in the building, and I was like, you know what, I'm actually just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I got my prize and I'm gonna go actually. Yes, the struggles of being thick, because again, it's a year's worth of Big Mac. Again, and it's like I don't even like Big Macs really. I don't even like Big Macs. I don't even like them. I much prefer like a McCrispy. I much prefer a McCrispy. I like a chicken nugget, maybe even. It's free though. It's free. And like it's so close to my house. It was ridiculous. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you have a nice dinner. Bye, Perry. Thank you for hanging out. You guys don't get the Big Tasty? What's the Big Tasty? Robot, tell me. What's the Big Tasty? I've had so when Mr. Cat and I went to visit Canada last summer, like the dirty, nasty Americans we are, we stopped at McDonald's because it was, well, number one, it was cheap and close to where we were staying, but also they were having this like international menu takeover event where they had, I think it was like 3 or 4 different things. And it was like they had the big roasty. They had the big roasty from Germany, and then they had like a teriyaki chicken sandwich from Japan. But I did not see any like England or UK. Hi, Yeti! Not Hawk 1, Hawk 2. Yeti. Thank you for the sub. Oh yeah, you guys, we have Twitch fishing up too. Also, hi Sleepy. Hello, hello. Joel the Sturgeon. Very nice, Yeti. Very nice. Okay, wait. So the big tasty is burger patty, lettuce, sliced onion, tomato, Emmental cheese, and a burger sauce. What is Emmental cheese? Yes, Terrorizer. I'm ready for the Dark Soul Riz. Staple burger in rotation with the Philly cheese stack, chicken Big Mac, and Big Arch. Emmental. Yeah, that's what I said. Emmental cheese. I'm doing good, Sleepy. My voice is a little scratchy, but we are persevering. Emmental. It's a Dutch cheese. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds yummy. It doesn't sound like terribly far off from like a quarter pounder. But I'm not Emmental. 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 Okay, wait. Let me read this big pickup line. Okay. Damn, girl, did you just ring my bell? Because you just woke up my primordial serpent. So how's about we go back to my bed of chaos and I'll cast white dragon breath at your gaping dragon all night. Although you'll probably need Havel's ring to take this load, and later if you're up for it, we could even summon Solaire. That's crazy. That's crazy, Terrorizer. Thank you for sharing. Consider us all rizzed. Thank you for the hydrate, Rage Feaster. Guys, my throat, my voice. I'm scruggling a little bit. You never see. I feel like you would have to find the right crowd, and the right crowd, as it turns out, is Mr. Cat. Because he understood all the references in that. Okay, I think that's looking better than it was before. Yeah, like I said, VTuber from the side is like lightly cursed. Slightly cursed, but don't worry about it. Oh, this is also where we find out that my glasses don't sit on anything. They just hold themselves up. Because my ears are up here. Can the little guy down there fight? They can fight. You guys can like, I think it's ! duel, if I'm not mistaken, and you can duel and then like username, and you can pick someone to duel and you guys can duke it out. Yes, they sit on my nose bridge, exactly. They can be held on by hopes and dreams. Thank you, Sleepy. Yes. They're just, it's vibes. Again, it's vibes. It's vibes. I made these glasses big too, girl, because I'm a nerd. Hmm. Run, Chantilly! The hair on the left one is Chef's Kiss. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate that. The car exploded. Oh no. Who's left? Who's the victor? Who is it? Stream Elements. I swear to God. It's rigged. It's rigged. I literally deleted Stream Elements before the stream started. Where are you? Freaking punk. Get out of here. I literally deleted Stream Elements. Stop the count! Stop the count! Okay, I think we're good. I think everybody else is could pass the Turing test. Alright, do it again. I swear to God. Back to blueprinting your massive Dracula castle without your wife. What a disgrace. A disgrace. I love blueprinting the big Dracula castle. Why do I give myself so much organization work? Mr. Cat is afflicted by a wicked curse. Did you give it 12 bathrooms? Yeah, did you give it 12 bathrooms in a game where you never have to use the bathroom? Because it's really, really important. It's really, really important. I think you can have, like, undead servants or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oops. I wanted to color it, not erase it. Omo! All rise for the national anthem of Bear Nation. Oops. I heard that song. Where I can't remember. I heard it somewhere in the wild the other day, and it was with Mr. Cat, and I was like, Mr. Cat, it's the national anthem of Bear Nation. It was very silly. Oh, that's right. That's right. We were watching some Nimmy Nightmare videos because I was watching her 3D live for her anniversary. But the Venga Bus was not in that concert. It was in a different video that we were watching after, actually. She sang that one in the 3D live that she did with her summer debut outfit last year. With the lifeguard outfit. Oh, man. But yeah, I was like, Mr. Cat, it's the national anthem. We were playing, what was it? We were playing Yap Yap a few days ago. Maybe it was like a week ago at this point. And they have musical instruments in there that you could actually play, and they have the notes. And so of course the first thing I did was I picked one up and I played that song too. Also, my friends, we have an ad break coming up in about 2.5 minutes. And so when the ads go, I'll take a little break so nobody misses anything. Terrorizer, are you a bear? I think you might be a hamster? Or maybe you are a bear. Hold on. Because I'm a bear. I think you're a bear. I think you are a bear. I can't recognize what Animal Crossing character this is, though. I can't recognize it. Ham bear. Yeah. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Mm-hmm. Who's Vampire Bear? I'm Vampire Bear. Jar Bear? Your nickname is Jar Bear? That's very cute. Where did that come from? Like your nickname in real life? In real life for real? Oh, your little sister. That's really sweet. Jar Bear. Vampire Bear IBS. Miss Amanda, no. If I'm a vampire, I'm immune to IBS because I'd be a cool undead creature of the night. Cool undead creatures of the night don't have IBS. Oh, Jer Bear. Oh, I can see that. That's cute. That's cute. Jer Bear. Vampiritis. Here, I'm the Rizzler. Of course, of course. Thank you for the save, Sleepy. I'm saving, I'm saving. Let me spend too long drawing a hand on a reference sheet. That's, it's relevant, right? But it's not like the most important thing I'm doing here. Omo, you should feel proud of your photography work. It's really good. And it's only going to get better the more you practice, too. Next steps, you got to start looking at the photography that you've done and think about, okay, what's good about this one? What's bad about this one? Or not even bad, but like, what could I improve about this one? How could this one be better? And then keep those things in mind the next time you're at an event. All right, y'all, it's ads time. I'll be right back. I'll see you very soon. Welcome back, Bear Nation. It's true. I might have to go back to school. I was talking about this with Mr. Cat. Complicating our immigration to Canada a little bit is the fact that while I have been a teacher for, well, okay, hold on. So I've kind of been a teacher since like 2018, but I've been a public school teacher for like the last 4 years. I don't have a degree in education. My degree is in art, and then I got certified as a teacher through like an accelerated program after. And as a result, Canada's like, yeah, Queen, we're going to need you to go ahead and go back and get an actual degree in education in order to certify you. And so I might have to go back to school. Straight up, I need to go get another degree again. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I love school. I love going to school. Oh man. We're not in Canada yet, but we've applied for a permanent residency there, and we pretty much have it. But I'm a teacher, and so I want to continue being a teacher, but their certification requirements to teach it like a public school situation are different than where I'm at in the US right now. Also, welcome in, Brother Parrot. Welcome in, welcome in. Terrorizer, you're in Canada? That's so cool. I love Canada. Mr. Cat took me there for our anniversary this summer, and I loved it. I really want to end up in BC. Somewhere in BC. I like the river. I like the mountains. I want to be there so bad. I'm sick of the weather here. It's treasure. It's my favorite part of the song. You live in BC? That's really cool. I was looking into the University of British Columbia. They have like an accelerated like 11-month education bachelor's program. And I've been looking into that. But I'm not going to be able to do it this year because it starts in the fall and the deadline to apply was like in January. And I was like, oh, well, that's fine. I only realized, rather not even realized, I only found out that I wasn't going to be able to get my certification like a few days ago. Because like among all the other paperwork and stuff I've been doing, I was putting in information for that. And then they went to the, like FAQ or whatever. And it was like, oh yeah, we don't accept these types of certification programs that you've been through. And I was like, why? But why? If you're ever near White Rock, check it out. Beautiful beach. I would love to. We went to Vancouver over the summer and I really, really enjoyed it. And then I think we took a little trip over to Surrey because we were there for Canada Day. And I was like, this is fun. This is amazing. It was very silly because it was like very, very similar to the US 4th of July celebrations, but it was just like Canada instead of the US. BC, you say? Because I love to be seeing more of you. Also, yeah, you're in Brazil, Brother Parrot. We're almost neighbors. We're closer neighbors right now, Brother Parrot, than I would be if I was in Canada. Brazil seems cool, though. I've heard cool things about Brazil. Oh, Odysseus! Sleepy, you're trying to learn Portuguese too? You're a real polyglot. Terrorizer, you're in Surrey? I liked it there. we went to your big Canada Day celebration. Maybe we saw you there. Yes, I type shit. Y'all are too goofy for me today. I can't. Love learning languages, but I lack the motivation. Sleepy, I get that. You know me, girl. I've been learning Spanish for like my entire life, but not actually. Ooh. And now the problem is, if I move to Canada, I should probably start picking up some French. But I do not have the tongue for French the way that I have it for Spanish. The language I have semi-locked in for was Korean. See, that's cool. That's cool. I remember you mentioning that before. Aurora French that. How do you say? ¿Cómo se dice? Wait, hold on. That's Spanish. How do you say bear in French? Porque en español mi nombre es Aurora Osadet. White Rock is better for Canada Day, but last time I went, someone grabbed your butt. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Terrorizer. That's rough. Oh boy. Free booty grabs. Google says ours. Terrorizer, do you speak any French? Do you speak any French? Was it Parlez-vous français? Oh no, guys. I gotta learn how to put my tongue in my mouth if I want to speak French. Omelette du fromage. Exactly. Thank you, Chantilly. Oh, you speak Spanish, Terrorizer? That's cool. J'ai parlé en français. Oh no. Do you not speak Spanish? Sí, un poquito. Oh, a lot. Mi español es mal. Mi español es mal, pero, ¿cómo se dice? I teach. Like, I teach students who speak Spanish. Mis estudiantes habla español. Mi español poquito. Mi también. My Spanglish go crazy. Teacher's maestra. I know that much, but like, what's the verb? Like, I teach kids. I can Google this myself as well, but we're being productive right now. So productive, right, Mr. Cat? Bear witness. Bear witness. Oh, okay. So yo soy un maestra. No, soy maestra de arte. Okay. If you teach in Surrey, don't teach at Frankfurt. Good to know. Although I will say, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. And from what I hear, most schools in Canada treat teachers better than they get treated here in the US. So a teacher was attacked on school grounds? Oh no. That's no good. That is scary and unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Although genuinely, it's all because the student failed the test. See, that's rough. Okay, this goes down to like my knees. Okay. This is why we make reference sheets, everybody. That's rough, though. That's scary. I hate that. That's some that's some US type of nonsense right there. Swiftly taken care of by other students. That's nice that the other students were like, "Nah, teach, we got you." "Nah, teach, we got you." Although honestly, I think at this point, at least this current group of students I have, they would have my back. They would have my back. You loved that teacher. He was cool. Well, that's good. See, I'm used to teaching at kind of rough and tumble schools. I have no issues with that, honestly. I'm pretty well equipped to deal with it. I'm very good at diffusing intense situations. Baton? No baton, Omo. I will not touch my students. I do not touch my students. I do not touch. No tocas. No, no toco. No, Omo. I diffuse with words. I diffuse with words. I de-escalate. I separate. Soccer ball. Sure, I can threaten to pop their soccer ball. Pepper spray? No, I'm not pepper spraying anyone. No. I'm not talking about like a real self-defense situation. We cannot drop kick the children nor inflict bodily harm. No, you are correct. That does randomly remind me though. I have a student. She was so funny. She she stole a shirt from her. I can't remember if it was her dad or her brother. But it was a much taller family member, a male family member. So it was like this little girl in like this humongous t-shirt. And I thought it was just like a regular, like, it was like a Dr. Pepper shirt. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But then she turned around and I saw the words on the back of the shirt more clearly. And it says, "I would drop kick a child for a Dr. Pepper." And I was like, whose shirt is that? Oh my God. And it's like, I have to emphasize like how big this shirt was on this kid. Right? Like she's out here, nice little 6th grader, whatever, in like a big old t-shirt, big t-shirt. Like silly thing down to her knees. And then like, you know, tights or whatever and her big sneakers. It's like, I would drop kick a child. It was so funny. Can you meet the students? What do you mean, terrorizer? Meet my students how? It's probably 6'2". Absolutely. With the scale of the shirt upon this child. No, Omo, no baton. No. Absolutely not. Oh, can you yeet the students? No, I cannot yeet the students. I do not have the training for that. There is a training that you can undergo that basically allows you to like how do they phrase it? It's like how to safely restrain. So like in the event that like let's say another kid has, what do you mean I'm very short and incapable of yeeting? I am short, but I am not incapable of yeeting. I'll yeet you, Mr. Cat. Just you watch. You better watch yourself after stream. Prepare to get yeeted. Throat punch? I'd pay to see that. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. After the stream. Bear witness to Aurora Bernadette yeeting her husband in broad defiance for the sake of feminism. Bear witness live on Discord. Yeah, feminism. Just throw honey bottles like that one sketch. Yes, exactly. That sounds perfect. I'm trying to figure out how to draw these shoes from the side. Oop. Okay, that's probably good enough for me. Mr. Cat, I hear you're gonna flop this fight. I want to win a lot of money if you lose. He's got to throw the fight. That's the right answer. Let your wife yeet you. I'm in. See, everybody wins. It's the knees or the fight. Yeah, no, Mr. Cat's a smart businessman. He sees an opportunity, he's gonna go for it. I'll throw any fight, watch me. Mr. Cat's like, I'll let my wife flip me. Yeah, let's go. How much money can we make off of this? Let's do it. How many more gift subs can we give to Bear Nation? See, he's a good and gracious husband. It's like when you ask those questions like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And then like if you let him, he'll go off on the logic of like, well, if you were a worm, you would no longer have the emotional capacity to blah 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 blah. And I think if you it'd be like if you were gone and you would want me to move on. And then sometimes you stop and you say, let's say the right answer. And then he will sigh and he goes, yeah, I'd love you if you were a worm. I'd put you in a little jar full of dirt. I'd say, thank you. Just say the right answer. Just say the right answer. Mr. Cat, would you throw the fight so that I could yeet you? He'd be like, of course. Absolutely. I'll let her throw me for that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I heard some messed up theories on the worm thing. See, like, I feel like people ended up taking it too seriously. Sleepy, you should yeet Sleepy BF. Sleepy F. Yeet him. Do it. Yeet him. Send him to the stratosphere. Okay, hold on. That's the hand. Okay. Okay. Eat him back into D&D. Yeah, there you go. I know he was disappointed that he couldn't actually play with his classes this semester. I'm doing way too many layers, like completely indiscriminately, but it's fine. I live my life. I gotta. Too much. Look at this. We're being so productive right now, you guys. Can you believe it? Oh my god, please. Give me what I want. There. So really disappointed because that class is not every Friday. But it's not guaranteed when exactly it's gonna be? But excuse me? Did they just arbitrarily decide? Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna have class this week. I'll be back. The streamer just got on. I've been terrorizing him for months. Living up to the name, local terrorizer. Living up to the name. Oh, Sleepy F is a film major, is he? A film major. That's very funny because I was a film major too. He has TTS, so he can't ignore me. He's a film and animation major. Friggin' nerd. Agreed. Agreed, because that's exactly what I was too. Exactly what I was too. Not the bad, not the bad. The face is still weird. I don't know, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, we do gotta add TTS. You're right. People have been asking. People have been asking. We gotta give the people what they want. I want to find a funny voice though for our TTS. You know what I mean? 6767677. See, I want to find like I feel like it'd be really funny to have like the like automatic text to speech from like TikTok, like the lady, you know, she'd be like 6767767. I don't know. I feel like that would be so funny. Lasered. Oh, that would be a good one too. When is that movie coming out? That's Hoppers, right? Hold up. That's coming out. Oh my gosh, it's coming out in March. It's coming out March 6th. No way. I was gonna say, Welcome in, Dread Zero Baba Booey. How are you doing? I have a beard. Welcome in, Dread Zero. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Did you do anything fun this weekend? Welcome back, Harriet. What'd you have for dinner? You're gonna be 23 in March. Happy almost birthday, Dread Zero. Happy almost birthday. Do you have anything fun planned for your birthday? Any outings or experiences? You're getting old. It's okay, King. I'm older than you, so don't worry about it. Everyone here in this very chat is the oldest they've ever been. Believe it or not. Harriet, you made butter chicken. Oh my god, I love butter chicken. More specifically, I love Mr. Cat's butter chicken. I married that cat for his butter chicken. I love butter chicken. Mr. Cat, we should make butter chicken sometime soon. I think we're at a similar age, Aurora. Yeah, no, millennials are welcome here. This is a safe space for millennials. As I've said in the past, if your birth year starts with a 19, I'm happy to have you. This is a safe space for you online. Oh no, Dresser, you're gonna get your wisdom teeth removed on March 11th and it got changed. Well, I'm glad it got changed. Although, I don't know, I feel like that could be worse too if you're like dreading it, you know? You're 33, Harriet. I'm 30. I'm 30. It's like not a secret, but I don't know. Dread means fear. Yeah, very true. Very true. Oh yeah, Mr. Cat's 33 too. Okay, feed the fish. I hope you guys are hungry. You are older than me, Harriet. Just a little bit though. As Mr. Cat said when I married him, it automatically aged me up. Yes. I'm surrounded by big scary adults. Mom, come pick me up. It's okay. We're safe here. This is a safe space. It's a safe space. I did it. I think. I did the side profile. I gotta do the cardigan on the front one though. Side sketch. Yes, we're kind adults. Exactly, exactly. Okay. Let me see if I can just copy this. Nah, I'm gonna redraw it. We thrive in chaos. Fair enough. Do you guys want to hear a fun fact about me? A fun fact about your favorite bear? I was born without wisdom teeth. I was born without wisdom teeth. I went to the dentist, like, let me think. When I moved out to where I'm currently at, I went to the dentist and they did my x-rays and stuff and they were like, "Oh, have you had your wisdom teeth removed?" And I said, "No, they never came in." And they said, "Oh, well, according to your x-rays, you don't have them." And so they said I'm a higher evolved human. I'm a higher evolved human. I would have a quirk. Why do you think I play Reaper in Overwatch? It's because people fear when I play Stadium. Are you big into Stadium, Dread Zero? I've never gotten into Stadium, like truly. I've played it once or twice with our dear friend Willow VT. But I've never I played it for real. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. You feel me? Oh, that's cool. Your OC's a Wendigo? Did someone say Overwatch? Omo Watch? Omo Watch? Yeah, no. I definitely want to play some more Overwatch this week though. But I have to figure out my schedule because I have some events at work this week that I'm gonna have to be there for. So I'm not gonna be able to stream on Thursday night like I'm used to. But that's so cool. There's a practice area for Seder made builds. I'll have to look into that because yeah, I have no idea how to make a build. I have no idea how to successfully make a build like properly. You feel me? Actually, I think I want it to be more like that. Yes, yes. What was I gonna say? Oh, I want to hear more about your Wendigo OC because that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. Nope, not flip. Not that either. Butterfingers like crazy. Okay, there we go. That'll do. There's already made builds. That's usually what I use. Is the pre-made builds. Where it's like, pick this item. I go, okay. Okay, yay. You're like playing Cassidy in Stadium that one time? I know that characters get kind of crunk. Like, they get some wacky abilities and stuff. Had a rough time with Reaper, though. I gotta do some, like, fabric studying. Yeah, everyone was really tanky. It felt like impossible to actually get a kill. Let's start. He's not the cannibal type. For start, he's more of a chill Wendigo that can switch to human and Wendigo, but if someone's trying to hurt him. Oh, does he get like monster form? That sounds cool. Do you have like a story, like a whole narrative that he belongs to, or is it just like something that floats around in your head for fun? I love hearing about people's OCs and stuff. I used to be a lot more into making OCs and things, but it's been a hot minute for me. Floats around a bit, but he was normal until he was cursed by the Wendigo spirit, so it's a split personality type. Oh, like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of thing. That's cool. Oops. I want to merge these two. I have a couple of C's, but unfortunately they have no background, so they just kind of exist. Love that. My friends and I in high school, my high school friends, used to be very into like making, like someone would like pitch, okay guys, here's my idea for a world that we're gonna everybody make an OC for. And then everybody would make up their own OC and we would all like write the story together. It was fun. There's a build. Oh yeah, for sure. Tell us about them anyway, Sleepy. Sometimes it's just a pretty thing you like to draw. There's a build where Reaper teleports. He can Death Blossom? That's crazy. Solely because you had to do it for a class, this one has a story. Whatever gets the job done. Actually, these lines are too thick. That's a bit better. I have a second OC named Phantom Realm Walker that can open rifts to different dimensions and is good friends with your Wendigo OC. That's so fun! Then they can be part of a bigger narrative together. Man, those were the days. I really enjoyed like making OCs and stuff with my friends. I always felt like I had a hard time keeping up because a lot of the friends that I was doing this with were like English majors and like writers and stuff. And I was like, I like to draw. I just like to draw. Ooh, you're planning on using your OC for your senior capstone animation, Sleepy. Let's go. But yeah, it was fun regardless. Ooh, chicken satay, Harriet. That sounds yummy. Apologize, I'm locking in. I've been working very diligently on the line art for my front view in particular because I might try and cheat and use it for my model art. Although it's not cut right, so maybe I won't. Me with my friend. He has 3 crazy detailed ideas for all his OCs, and I'm like, one of my OCs says is scythe, because I like scythe. Because they're visually interesting. Because they're fun to draw. I get that, Sleepy. See, my thing is I always had a really hard time like developing an OC without any idea of like the world that they lived in at first. Plan on saving money and going to see my boyfriend who's in a different country. Oh, that's so exciting, Dread. I was long distance for like, oh gosh, I don't know, a year and not quite a half. When I was finishing school with Mr. Cat, we were long distance for a little bit. You're a guy, by the way. No worries, Dread. We got no issues with that. This is a friendly space. But yeah, I hope you get a chance to see them. Long distance is rough. Long distance can be really difficult. I was sick of it by the end. I was like, Mr. Cat, I'm moving up there. And you can't stop me. Harriet, you have too many OCs yourself. Harriet, I would love to hear about your OCs. Need to chill out comms for them to have them made. I recommend VGen. There's a lot of really cool artists on VGen. Someday I'll set up commissions on VGen, but not anytime soon, that's for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of people on VGen that even offer like character design services. So it's like if you're not 100% certain about their like design or aspects of it, a lot of artists are down down to help figure that out. When I meet him, he wants to cuddle. I bet. One day I'll do the humiliation ritual that is asking for a VGen code. Dude, I get that, Sleepy. I absolutely refused as I was too shy. I was like, no way, I can't do this. But Instant Kitty hooked me up. Was very, really, 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 really kind of her. You have a list of how your OCs operate in a relationship archetype. Do you do like a whole running narrative in your mind too, Harriet? Or are they just kind of floating around in there? Sleepy F keeps trying to convince you, and you're like, no! I get it though. Sleepy, I don't think I have any codes yet, but because I didn't actually set up the whole profile, you know what I'm saying? But maybe someday, when I get that figured out, I can hook you up. Yes, because you either beg someone with a code or you beg strangers on the internet. And then like you have to I don't know. I've seen people do this where it's like, oh, if this tweet gets however many likes and however many retweets, VCHN will give me an artist code. It's like, oh, that's great. Wonderful for you. If you already have a following. Okay. You have narratives for certain points, but you need to fill the history in between. The friend of mine that I was hanging out with yesterday, she has an OC like that she's had for like 20 years at this point, and his story has like grown and changed with her. It's fun. I admire that, but that has never been me. Oh my god, Sleepy, thank you for the stretch. Could you tell I was like holding my breath, clenched, trying to get that line done? Oh, I felt it through the screen for real. You're on Pokemon Sword evolving some Pokemon? What Pokemon? What shiny Pokemon? Relationship archetype comes from you and your wife's first D&D campaign. That's so sweet. You need to find some other Overwatch supports to play besides Brig. You got to get your brawler healer, your well, I guess that's Brig, huh? But you got to get your poke. You got to get the poke, and you got to get the dive. The dive. Nailed it. Nailed it. Shiny Zoro and Shiny Ralts. Shiny Ralts is pretty. I like Shiny Ralts. Sorry, I was muted. I had to cough. I didn't mind playing Mizuki, I think. I thought he was I thought he was I. Okay. Okay. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. We got this game. We're so productive right now. You're playing a giantess Drow Empress character, and she was playing a hair folk, and by the end of the campaign, they got married. Harriet, that's so cute. That's really precious. I've never done a relationship in a D&D campaign before. Never done a D&D romance. Oh, come on. That was perfect. There we go. Maybe rocking down to Electric Avenue. Hold on. I'm so cooked. I'm losing my throat. I'm losing my voice so bad. Sleepy, of course you can ask a question. I would love to answer your art question. Oh, I'm gonna chug honey. Hold on. Sorry. Do I have any tips for art portfolio websites? It's actually been a long time since I've had a portfolio website. However, yes. Well, okay, because it depends on what it's for, right? If your portfolio is serving as your resume, then you want to make sure you tailor it, especially in animation and like, oh God, it's so like tight. The competition is fierce, right? I don't need to tell you that, but you want to tailor your portfolio website to serve whatever job it is that you are trying to get. So it's like, oh, if you're trying to do environments, then you want to make sure that your portfolio says environment. I'm an environment designer. Look at all the environments I've designed. Hi, Joe. You're a butt. What do you mean I'm a butt? You're a butt. I'm not a butt. I'm a bear. But yeah, if you're developing your animation portfolio, it can be pretty important to tailor it very clearly to what it is that you're trying to show that you can do. I don't have a Hank Hill ass. Just flat. Sorry. My worlds, they'd be mostly poly, basically harem communes where all the spouses are intermarried. Oh my gosh, Harriet. 99.9999% of my worlds are strictly biologically female, and sexuality and gender are extremely vast. Oh, interesting, Harriet. That's interesting. Do you write a lot of stories, or is it like one big story, or like one big world with like lots of stories that all take place in the same place? No, couldn't figure that one out. That's okay. Girl, Phil. Oh my God. Why will it not fill? How weird. It doesn't like it. We'll just go for the regular paint bucket, I guess. Yours is for resume internship stuff. You have no clue what to put. So yeah, I would genuinely like the advice that I got when I was doing that kind of stuff and looking for a job is cater your portfolio to whatever job it is you are trying to get. Look at the like required skills and things for whatever job it is that you're trying to get. And so let's say they're like, the lasso tool is trying me tonight for real. But let's say that it's like, oh, we're looking for someone who can work in Toon Boom, It's the wrong lasso. We're looking for someone who can work in Toon Boom, who is comfortable making storyboards and animatics. So then your portfolio is going to be Toon Boom, storyboards, and animatics. And then like and then like maybe some supplemental stuff to like show a little bit of depth of knowledge as well. It's like, oh, I could do this in Photoshop too, you know? All these worlds are interconnected by a huge trans-dimensional federation. Imagine the Star Trek Federation, but on a mega steroid. That sounds really fun, Harriet. I love that. What a joyful project. Hmm. I see. Okay. Sick. Would you recommend having separate portfolios, different mediums, or just go ham? I think it's less the medium and more so the content itself. Because if you're trying to show like, you know, oh, I can do character design, and you have pencil drawings, and you have watercolors, and you have digital art, then that's all contributing to the same effect if it's all character design based. So it's like, if you can work in different mediums, that's great. I think it's more so the content that is what recruiters and things are looking for. Oh yeah, no worries. No, it's all good, Sleepy. It's all good. Then in that case, yes, absolutely. I absolutely recommend doing that. And then like the way that you can do that more easily, more realistically, is like if you make a portfolio website. Girl, please. There you go. But yeah, if you do a portfolio website, you can just have multiple pages on that portfolio website that show the same stuff. So it's yeah, I know. This lasso I thought was gonna save me, but this hurts actually. But yeah, like for example, on my old portfolio website, I had a page for animatics. I had a page for like this particular film project that I was working on to show that I could do the entire pipeline. I had a page for sorry, I zoned out. But yeah, basically it's like, okay, I'm applying for a character design job. Here's my character design page on my website. I'm applying for an environment design job. Here's my environment page with all of my background work that I've done. Lasso tool, I'm developing some beef with you. Me and the lasso tool are about to be beefing, you guys. Oh my god, Sleepy, absolutely no problem. I'm sorry I'm like losing it in the middle of trying to explain what I'm trying to explain. But yeah, it's the same as like if you've ever created a resume to try to like apply to different industries. So like I had 2 different resumes when I left college. I had one for the arts and I had one for education. And I tailored them each to like be more appealing for whatever industry I was in, right? So if it was the arts, it would be like, oh, I taught kids about art. We utilized all of these, you know, the elements of art and the principles of design, and we studied this and like really emphasized like the art side of it. And then in the education side, it was like I worked with kids. I, created 6 different classes to teach children these learning objectives and like managed my classroom XYZ to like emphasize like, hey, these are the education-based responsibilities. But it was the same job experience in both cases, just phrased differently to sound better for one person or another. 3 different resumes that were just slight adjustments of each other. Yes, exactly. Very, very get that bread mindset. Get it wherever you can get it. I think saying a loom is a better way to describe it because a lot of your ideas are just placed in like threads into a fabric or rug. That's cool. Mr. Cat, you forgot to... It's okay. It's just revenge for D&D the other night when I couldn't get good dinner cooked either. It's all good, Mr. Cat. No worries. Don't even worry about it. Where is this little bow? That one. Community D&D is fun, but my social battery was so dead. Oh, dude, I felt so bad. I know everybody was like... It's hard when D&D sessions go long. Because it's like everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to keep playing. But then like you stop and breathe for a second. And you're like, actually, I just want to go take a nap. D&D takes so much energy that you wouldn't think. Oh, ads! Oh no! My apologies, friends. I didn't even notice. I was too locked in. Okay, we're gonna take a little break, and then I'll come right back after ads. I'll see you very soon. Welcome back, Bear Nation. Hello, hello. Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do if the lasso tool doesn't work. If it betrays me. I don't know how I'm gonna cope. That's gonna be really rough. But yes, so Miss Manda redeemed playing Baba Is You again. And hi, Fia! Hello, Princess! How are you doing? It's so good to see you, Fia. I hope you've been well. We've missed you around here, Fia. What kind of cuisine do I want to eat? That's a really good question. Our free Big Macs for a year don't start until next week. Maybe Asian food. Maybe Asian food. Oh, you don't have to be sorry, Fia. I'm sorry work's been so rough. I sympathize, though. I hope things start easing up on you soon. Yeah, you don't have to be sorry for missing streams. I'm just very happy you're here now. I feel like work's been rough for everybody lately. Like a lot of people I've talked to in many different areas of work. February is always a rough month in school, in my opinion. Because kids get weird. Especially older kids, like in secondary school. It's like a, middle school and older. They're all emotional and hormonal and I'm 11 and I don't have a Valentine. I'm going to die alone. I'll be alone forever if I don't have a 6th grade boyfriend. It's so tragic. In the game industry, tons of people leave at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I've heard that. I think that's kind of common in general. A lot of people change careers at the beginning of the year. It's a lot more common. Not as much anymore since there aren't a ton of jobs, but usually more people wait till after holiday bonuses. Very, very true. Man, imagine a holiday bonus. It'd be so cool. Not as a public servant. For me, it's just we had a lot of on-site work lately, so I've been having to constantly bounce around the state traveling. Oh, geez. That's rough. Who? Mr. Cat! Did you make a poll just for yourself? Should Aurora play more horror games this week? Yes, with 1 vote. Yeah, I hope the travel is fun at least. But I know that can be exhausting too. All you want to do is go home and sleep in your own bed. I work remotely some weeks. I don't see the sun at all. Some days I'll get home and Mr. Cat will be like, do you want to go out somewhere? Do you want to go do something? Do you want to go get something yummy to eat somewhere outside? And I'll be like, no. No talk me. I've been dealing with 12-year-olds all day. Leave me. Leave me be. I need to go to bed. Been okay, just sore from it, plus it's been pretty nippy. Oh, yeah. The weather actually got cool here again, which was nice. I was happy for that. I'm sick of the heat. It was like in the 80s or something crazy last week, and I was like, I'm done. Absolutely not. Get me out of here. Touch grass. I wish. Mr. Cat, you can go touch grass anytime you want. You've grass right outside the door. Same for Miss Amanda. You guys, go see the sun. Go bathe in the sun. Go bask. Go get your vitamin D. The only time I step outside is to go to the grocery store get the mail. But Korean, Chinese, American, or Panda Express? Which one is the cheapest? Korean food could be yummy. Spookstress! Thank you for the 5 months, Spookstress. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? I take supplements. Spookstress, you're painting too? What are you painting? Your style is so distinct, Spookstress. I'm always really happy to see your artwork. What are you working on? I wish I could work remotely, but a lot of things would burn down if I did. Fia, I get that. They tried doing education remote, and it notably did not work very well. We're still suffering the effects of all that. Not that we had much of a choice, but still. I wish I could work remote though. Oh, guys, do you have any idea how much I just want to like be cozy at my house? Stay in my nice cozy cabin all day long. I would be able to teach without being constantly overstimulated. Oh, what a dream. What a dream. I'm counting down the days to spring break right now. Chill with your tablet, some OC's work, and then a commission. So exciting! Spookstress, are you on VGen? Are you on VGen? If so, how have you been enjoying that? Because I have a VGen code now, but I have not had the time to set up any of that. I will someday, but not right now. We're a little too busy, I think. Oh no, did I do the shirt in the... Well, it's okay. I'm not going to shade this anyway. This is just a plain old reference sheet. You go to play fetch with Ollie at least, but all our grass is dormant. That's true. Our grass is starting to come back though, which is fine, I guess. Do you like it? Still get more direct comms. Sorry, still get more comms from direct DMs, but it's still a great way to show what commission you have open. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, someday I'll get the VGen thing going, but right now is too much 5me. Too much 5me. Okay. I would love to find some easy commission stuff to get going. I really want to like I really want to make cool paintings of people's OCs, you know, or their VTubers or whatever. Put all this digital art stuff into practice that I've been looking at. Full paintings would be very cool. But I could do emotes, yeah. I want to like make my little emote suite for my 2.0 debut. And then I feel like it'd be an easier way to show. Like I could just genuinely be like, here's a whole complete set. As an example that I did for myself. Yippee. Yippee, yippee. Oh yeah, your character here stuff. Now that's an interesting thought, isn't it? I've seen people do that, and I've always been like, oh yeah, that's smart. But then I get people's OCs, and I'm like, yeah, I would like to do a completely unique and tailored piece to you and your character's personality. But I feel like your character would probably be a smarter way, at least, to make a more accessible commission. Wouldn't be as expensive, you know? Fia's got something to show us. I'm so excited. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm hoping it's art. I'm assuming it's art. Yeah, it feels like you have to really be good at creating like an easy general pose. Something that people would actually want, but like multiple people would want. Something that makes sense for all different types of characters. A lot of upfront design work. Exactly, exactly. I've seen other VTubers get quick little sillies. Yeah, I feel like silly ones are easy. Because like everyone likes to laugh, you know? Oh my gosh, the ship dynamic posts. Yes, that would be so cute. Yeah, Spookstress. If I did emotes, that would for sure be the situation. That's like what I would want to set up. It's like a your character here type of thing. Guys, I had this really goofy idea for my eyes, because you know how like the fashion thing is right now is to like do the highlight down here, like a brighter color like this. In the anime VTuber scene. What if mine was a bow? What if mine was a bow? Is that cute or is that cringe? Does it even make sense? Yummy, Sleepy! What kind of din din did you get, Sleepy? What does Sleepy Mama have cooking? The Boo Bear. Ooh, Fia. Fia, stop. Is this your model? Hello? Can I show her? Can I show her? Because she's really, really, really cute. I'm obsessed. Hello? I love her. I have way more than 2 cutes this stream, but that's because Miss Manda hasn't been as diligent keeping track. Look at her! I love her! She has so much personality. I love your little glasses. And your dress and the little like apron sleeves. Hello? Oh my gosh, Spookstress, your sock puppets are so silly. Also, yes, via your eyes. Oh my god, stop. When is your debut, Queen? When is your debut? I will be there. A little sock puppet Fugu is really funny. That's a really good idea. I would show those too, but I can't show GIFs in Clip Studio Paint, I think. Can I? But yes, a sock puppet Fugi is so funny. Fia, she's so freaking cute. She's gonna take different racial features. She's made from a living shadow. I need to finish helping my wife with her model, then set up a day very soon. Ah, that's so exciting! Keep us posted. Keep us posted. Oh my god, I'm on the eraser. See, like, it's pretty cute. And then you zoom in, and it's a bear. And it's a bear. Hello, Lorenzo. Welcome in, Lorenzo the boss. How are you doing, Lorenzo? Happy Sunday. Have you had a nice weekend? Bear-shaped eye sign, yes. It's so peak. Lorenzo, go on stage. Are you an actor? Are you in a theater production? Are you a singer, perhaps? Like getting ready to go on stage right now? Phantom! Oh my gosh! That's so exciting! Who are you? What character are you? I love Phantom of the Opera. You're the Phantom? Oh my god! Lorenzo, that's so sick! I'm so honored that you are here. Break a leg, Lorenzo. You're gonna do amazing. Remember your training. Sing from the diaphragm. You got this, King. The Phantom of the Opera is there. No, the Phantom of the Opera is here. The Phantom of the Opera is here. Inside my mind. Sorry, I'm a big theater fan. I'm so excited. That's really cool. Even in the Heathers, Dear Outsiders? Hello? The Outsiders and Dear Evan Hansen? Dude, that's so exciting! Oh my god, I loved Dear Evan Hansen. I was very into it when it first came out. You were Connor? Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. Welcome in. Lots of musical fans in the chat. Which, again, I love. And then let's do a little folder for eyes. Boop, 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 boop. Singing the lyrics and sincerely me questioning my life. Dude, I love that. That's so cool. No, it's okay, Lorenzo. You can put the lyrics to Sincerely Me. That's you're like, what the F? Oh, never mind. No, you're chilling. You're chilling. You guys are allowed to cuss. Unfortunately, one of my favorite songs. That's so silly, Goofy. Yes, I do want the pupils to be dark blue. I'm just cheating and using the black to like kind of make an outline. Meowdy! What's up, Meowstachio? How are you doing? It's so good to see you. How have you been? What in the mint chocolate chip is your favorite curse? That's really good. Meowdy, Meowstachio. I hope you've been doing well. I hope things are going good for you. Too big. Doing positively fine. We love to see it. That's excellent. I'm happy to hear that, Meowstachio. I'm glad to hear you're feline fine. This is so dumb. Feline fine. Thank you, Sleepy. We got no ops here. I appreciate you guys. I crack jokes like that at school, and my kids are like, "Ugh, Miss, stop, please." They do not want to hear it. I am a teacher, Lorenzo. I'm an art teacher. I teach middle school art. They don't understand the swag. They don't. I'm too swaggy for them. One of your relatives is your teacher? Oh my god, that's hilarious. The pressure's on, Lorenzo. You best behave. Your aunt is your theater teacher? Stop. You best behave. You best behave. Them theater teachers don't play either. I'm the art teacher, but I'm friends with the theater teacher, and she do not mess around. I would die. That's really cool, though. Is she your theater teacher currently? Like in this production of Phantom? Or did she used to be your theater teacher once upon a time? She's very lax. This song was recently an anime ending, one where the middle-aged dad becomes a rich girl villain. Oh! It was one of them there isekais. From bureaucrat to villainous. That's silly. Is it good, Meowstachio? Did you like it? From bureaucrat to villainous? Is it worth a watch, or is it like, yeah, it's alright? It is! Otome game villainous is a very popular theme right now. Or like character trope. It is. Oh, this kind of looks creepy without the eye shines. Like the white reflective shines. Your aunt's very chill. Lets you have your phones because she's like, all we do is paint sets and practice. I don't care what you do as long as you don't burn down the school or start an uprising. That's my style of teaching too. Although I don't let my kids use their phones. They need to interact with each other and put the screens away. That's cool. You're writing a script to submit to the school based on a very popular anime to submit to the theater department. Ooh. That's very cool. Okay, wait. He gets sent into an Otome game and his wife and daughter have to help him from the other side of the TV. Oh my god, that's actually so funny. Like, there's hope to get him out. I love that. Yes, we do have some friends in local theater. Fia, did I miss your lore? Hold on. I did. Okay, wait. For her lore, I took intro from the Sandman show on Netflix. If you've ever seen it, it's based on the Endless, the first shadow in the universe, and has different siblings that embody a different. Ooh, that's cool. It reminds me of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the Greek gods kind of thing, where it's like, oh, this is the Greek god of lightning. This is the Greek god of time. mm. What was the name of it? Thank you for the hydrate, Sleepy. Was it called like lipstick? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It was something like that. But yes, it was like it was cute. It was really fun. It was like a lesbian and a gay guy, and they were roommates. And the lesbian was like going through like a real serious relationship crisis or something. And then the gay guy was just like going through like a million guys on these dating apps. It was called Lipstick. It was very cute. I liked it a lot. It was fun. Also, yeah, Higurashi's cool. I've seen the old anime, Lorenzo. That's kind of mature. Well, I'm sure you can adapt the script to whatever you need it to be. That sounds spooky though. Posted another thing in the art gallery I'm working on, some redeems in with VTube Studio visual effects. That's cool. What I'm posting is basically what they want to stare at the void, and now the void stares. Let me see. Ooh, Fia, that looks sick. Hold up. This is so spooky. Hi, robot. Thank you for dehydrate. Fia, this is so spooky. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, robot. Oh, guys, I'm falling apart. Even though you're writing it, you can't audition. I mean, I think that would put you in more of a directorial role, no? If you're the writer of it. Stretch, hydrate, save, care package. Yes, thank you. Hydrate your VTuber Chia pet. You're watching Kigurashi in class and everybody prepared for it? That's nutty, dude. Did you like need permission slips for that? But yes, okay. Fia, hello. This is crazy. That's very, very cool. Are you making like a VFX pack that you're gonna sell to people? That would be very cool. You want to play Satoshi, Lorenzo? Not sure about Cell, but maybe. Okay, fair enough. Obviously no pressure. But that's very cool. I only ask because I've seen a lot of people do stuff like that. They'll make like preset VFX and then offer them to other people. Art shiny? It's cute. I'm not mad. I think that's cute. I think that is cute. Thank you for the follow, Lorenzo. In fact, since you know about Higurashi, here's a follow. Yes, Lorenzo, I do know about Higurashi. I too watched Higurashi when I was way too young to be doing so. You consider, but this is your first time messing with visual effects. You haven't thought that far ahead. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's very cool. I like the look. It's very like computer glitchy spooky. Especially like the, the like what's the word for these? Like symbols? The plus, the at, the ampersand. ASCII. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You're gonna have a freshman play Rika because they're short. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think you could get an elementary schooler to do it. I don't think that would be okay. Hey, there we go. Nice. Okay. Guys, we're so productive. We're so productive. Also, yeah, Rika does get pretty crazy in season 2 beyond. Productive and locked in. Productive and locked in. Miss Ma'am, your teacher is here. The Nipah virus. Nipah. Where's the lines for the card again? Right here. Actually, I think I do want that. Okay. Is that a real thing? Like, for real? It's named after the Higurashi thing? The Nipah virus? Professor Bearfessor. Hi, Kinley! How are you doing? It's so good to see you, Kinley! How's it going, Queen? Thank you for the follow, Kinley! Welcome in! Mr. Cat, can you do a shout out for Kinley? Kinley's streams are so cool. Kinley, you're doing like a 24-hour stream or something, right? No, it's okay, Kinley. Don't worry about it. But yes, we've heard lots of good things about Kinley from Willow and Benji, our fellow alpha furries. Whoa! Oh my god. Ray! Oh my god, hi! Whoa! Hello! Oh my god, I'm squeaking. Hi, Raiders! Welcome in! Oh my god! Thank you for the follows. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, hi! I'm gonna take a drink and then I'm gonna introduce myself. You guys are nuts! I'm sorry. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. My name's Aurora Bernadette. I'm a little bear VTuber. I'm a little bear VTuber, and I'm actually designing my 2.0. I'm designing my 2.0 model right now. How's it going, everybody? It's very nice to meet you. This is crazy. You guys are nutty. Hi, everybody. The Megabus is coming. Okay. Oh my god. Yes, Ray, hi! The clown mode is crazy. Thank you for the save. Okay, hold on. So much is happening right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. It's so very nice to meet you guys. All rise for the the I'm so embarrassed. All rise for the national anthem of Bear Nation. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the bits and the follows. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. Okay, yeah, hi. So my name's Aurora Bernadette. I'm a bear. I I drew and rigged my model last summer. And well, it took me longer than just last summer, but I drew and rigged my model last year, and now I'm working on my 2.0 design. And the model you see before you is made with duct tape, vibes, and hopes and dreams. And so this time around, I am trying really hard to like take my time. Thank you for the goth bear. Hold on, you canceled each other out. I tried really hard to take my time and do a really good job when I cut her up and everything, and oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet all you guys. Ray, how was your stream? I was lurking in there a little bit earlier, and I saw you were playing a horse game from 2004. I saw you were playing a horse game from 2004, and that looked really fun. Oh, all my little fishies! I hope you guys are hungries. I hope you guys are hungry, all my little fish. There's so many little fish right now. If you guys would like, you can customize your stream avatars. If you scroll down a little bit, if you're on mobile, I don't remember how you do it. It was very scuff. Had to end the stream from the scuff, but otherwise it was fun. Oh no. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh man, I'm so happy to hang out with you guys. This is so fun. Lock in who? I don't know her. The fish. Yes. Sorry, I'm stun locked right now. It's so very, very nice to meet you guys. Oh my gosh, all you raiders. We do lots of goofy stuff around here, and one of those things is to never ever lock in during an art stream. I am embarrassed. I am. No, Fia, no! Fia, how could you do this to me? I can't believe you've done this. The #1 FNAF 4 player, that's me. Oh no. FNAF 4 Real Talk was really, really, really scary. I would not have been able to do it without Benji there and Willow too. Thank you for the lurk, Kiwi Lord. It reminds you of El Condor Pasa. I love El Condor Pasa. I didn't even think about that. That's me. Hold on. Let me lock in for like 2 seconds. And just hold up. Hold on. This is about to be me. just slap this together real quick. Hold up. Since my preferred lasso fill has betrayed me tonight. Okay, we're kind of working. We're chilling. Anyways, this is about to be me. So here's the idea. And here's 1.0 versus 2.0. Ta-da! Oh no, here, sure. Okay. This is I have legs. I know, can you believe it? I have legs. You don't get to see them very often, do you? My little bearkin stalks. My bearkin stalks. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Yes. And my combat boots. My combat boots. I also have to like I clearly have to make a punk goth alt version for my 2.0 too. I have goth bare legs. But this is where the inspo for the tights came from, because we did this for the goth model and everybody was like, a wawa. A wawa, your legs. And I was like, yeah? A wawa, your legs. So didn't think that would be my charm point, but you know, here we are. Anyways, let's see. This is the vision. Oh, hold on, let me get out of the way. Simp. Yes, Mr. Cat is the biggest simp. He better be. He better be. Anyway, this is the vision for our 2.0. Thank you, Kinley. Thank you, Flame. Oh man, yeah, okay. Sorry, man. Big raid. Big raid. I'm so excited to meet all my new friends. Flame Rorin. Or is it Flamer Oran? Fia! Gotta hop out for the night. Wifey made some baked mostaccioli. Think lasagna, but pasta called mostaccioli, more savory meat sauce. Ooh! Yummy, yummy! That sounds so good, Fia. Enjoy your delicious food as always. Thank you so much for hanging out. Well, Flame, it's not what I prefer, it's what you prefer. CJ the Vessel, thank you for following. Been talking about the design with me a lot, but it's sort of going for a girl failure who's trying her best at teaching job, which is true to life as well. Good night, Luna. Thank you for raiding. Thank you for hanging out. It was so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, CJ. Welcome in, welcome in. I am just a bear. I'm just a bear. I'm just a bear. Can't hop in a bear street without making y'all hungry. For real, guys. Fia makes the best, most delicious, yummiest Italian food. They're always coming in here like, oh, popping in the Discord with like, look at my delicious pasta perfection. Pasta perfection. Sorry. Oh my god, Lorenzo. Play adaptation of Ghost Stories. The English dub or the original? I have a feeling I know the answer, but that's crazy. Yeah, obviously it's got to be the dub version of Ghost Stories. Tundra Flame attempted a cacio de pepe last night. Accidentally doubled the amount of black pepper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope it was still delicious, if not just a little bit peppery. Just a little bit peppery. Oh my god. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, CJ. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I am chugging honey and water, and I have absolutely no opportunities for vocal rest because for all you raiders coming in, I'm a teacher, and so I'm going to spend all day tomorrow yelling at my middle school kids to behave and act right. It's delicious, but I know what to do next time. Actually, read your measuring spoons. Tundra Flame, I totally get that. I am not a cook. I am not a cook. I hate cooking. Cooking is agony for me. It is not at all my strong suit. I'll burn the water to make spaghetti, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Aqua! How's it going? Kinley, do you work with middle schoolers too? Hold on, Kinley. Trauma bond. Trauma bond. I'm a middle school art teacher. I'm a middle school art teacher. This is like my 4th year teaching at the school that I'm at. Trauma bond. Flame, your mom's a teacher too? That's sweet. Shout out to all the educators in the chat. We find each other. We find each other. This happens a lot. Oh my gosh, Aqua, you're level 100 in Overwatch? That's nutty. In your battle pass? Oh my god, I think I'm like 30 something. You basically grew up in your elementary school. Man, being a teacher kid, that's real. That's real. Because your mom taught there, yeah. No, one of my old students, he is at the high school now, but his mom still works at our campus. And so I still see him every day because he comes in with mom and then catches the bus when it drops off the middle schoolers and just rides it to the high school. And then there's kids like, dude, what are you still doing here? And he's like, it's my mom. It's my mom. Also grew up in your school because your old babysitter is your PE teacher. That's crazy, Lorenzo. Well, that's what it's like being a teacher kid, for real. Prestige tier 115. Aqua, get it. Get it. Get those battle pass points. I have not had time to play Overwatch except for on stream. Also, any raiders that came in, we like to play Overwatch and we like to play games with everybody. Feel free to add me on Overwatch. We can play sometime. There's gonna be so many mats, Lorenzo. I bet. Are you doing stunt work in your auditions, King? That's crazy. Kinley, if you're still here, in what capacity do you work with middle schoolers? I'm dying to know. Yeah, there's 10 characters coming out. So the first 5 already came out, right, this season. And then there's going to be like one new character per season moving forward. Honestly, I've had a great time. I'm not going to lie. I've had a really great time with all the new Overwatch changes and stuff that they've been coming out with. I don't know. It was just like a nice change of pace. It was nice, and everybody was like on the same playing field for a little bit with all this like newness at the same time. It was really fun. It was really fun. My favorites are Domina and Jetpack Cat. Jetpack Cat for the lulz, and then and then Domina because I like playing tanks. And also she's hot. Hello, 95 Chevrolet Tahoe. Welcome in. Beep beep. Oh my gosh, 95 Chevrolet Tahoe. We have a couple car fans in the chat. Is this you? No, that's Fia. Okay, so if you're on PC, 99 Chevrolet Tahoe. We have stream avatars. You can be a car. You could be a car. I know, where is Omo? That's what I was thinking. We got a car guy right here and almost not here. Yeah, Domina though. Yeah, we love Domina in this chat. Big fans. Oops. Thank you for the follow. 95 Chevrolet Tahoe. We're happy to have you. You can park yourself over here anytime you wish. There's always a parking space for you at the cozy cabin. Chat, give me a hell yeah. I know he would be doing car flips and info dumping. Can't believe our resident car guy is gone. He'll be so sad he missed it too. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see if you work. No. It's fine. It's fine. I'll never cope with with the lasso Phil betraying me like it has tonight. This has been devastating. You hope for an after-school program for kiddos to get together and make friends, learn how to navigate life and hang out. That is so wholesome. Oh my god, the middle schoolers need that so bad, Kinley, because I know they be on that They know. They nutty. They nutty. Oh, Lorenzo. That's really sweet. Thank you for the bits, Mr. Cat. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. We were gonna do like a pass the compliment redeem. I think it was Logan that brought that up, but they were like, "Oh yeah, we should do a redeem where it's like you have to pick a viewer in chat and then just everybody compliment bombs them." And I was like, "That's the sweetest, most wholesome thing ever," and I'm doing that. Absolutely. I'll add that after stream. Mr. Cat, remind me. Wouldn't it be so cute? I'm obsessed with that idea. It's really sweet. I'm gonna add it ASAP, I promise. But Lorenzo, that's very sweet of you. I really appreciate it. That's very kind. It was Jerry and Sons. They breached containment again. What if we have to compliment stream elements? No, no, no. It won't be stream elements. Don't mention it. Just doing my part to spread kindness, especially with how the world has been. Dude, that's the best. Good vibes. Good vibes. You're in. You're in, Lorenzo. That's the vibe of the cozy cabin that I hope to put out to the world too. Yes, you're so right, King. You ever need some love or chatters or bots, feel free to come to me. Lorenzo, you are the boss. You are the boss. Not nerd. Well, we're nerds here too. I mean, let's be real. Y'all are watching a VTuber. And I am a VTuber. So. Bye, Tengetsu. Thanks for hanging out, King. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. What do you say to that, Lorenzo? You're goddamn right I am. For sure, for sure. I mean, like I said, we can't let's not get ourselves here. A whole bunch of art, car, and theater nerds. For real, the car nerds is like not a demographic I ever expected to hit, but I'm happy to have you guys. Never expected car nerds in my chat, but like I said, you're a very welcome addition. Anime nerds, obviously, yes. Kind of goes with the whole VTuber thing. At least a little bit, you know. I'm a bit more Western styled than most anime VTubers, but I am a big fan of anime. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to keep up, but I used to watch like 8 or 9 series consecutively per season as they were airing. It was that bad. It was that bad. Kinley, you love cars? That's so cool. What kind of cars are you into, Kinley? In what capacity are you into cars? Our dear Omo here is well, I guess he's not here right now, but he was here earlier. But he's getting into like photography and like promotional stuff for different car events. It's cool. It's cool. You are making props for the adaptation of your Higurashi play. You made Rina's hatchet and the rest of the props you bought off of Amazon, like the bat. What's Mion's prop? Yeah, she does have like a BB gun or something, right? Car nerd's an understatement. 95 Chevrolet Tahoe, you are literally a car. You are literally a car, as far as I'm aware. That's sick, dude. She had a real good in the visual novel. That's what I thought too, right, Spookstress? Yeah, no, the visual novel is like a step above even the anime. It's pretty gruesome. I don't know if they ever said why she had it though, but I mean, for all the stuff that goes on in Higurashi, she had a real one for self-defense. Yeah, no, the visual novel's like for real scary. Excuse me. While I take a sip of my emotional support water bottle. Kinley, you like 70s, 80s Chevy cars, trucks, and 70s Ford Broncos? That's, oh my god, dude, I love old cars. I love old cars. Every time I see one on the road and I go like, "Oh my god, I love it." Mr. Cat's like, "Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm." Oh yeah, Ubineko's also really good. I remember Mr. Cat read it and told me all about it, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." True car nerd, I went and got another project car to match my project car along with my daily driven project car. Well, if you have one project car, you got to get it a friend, right? And then if it's just the two buddies, then you got to get them a third so that they can have a more interesting group dynamic. And if you have three, then you might as well have a fourth. So go ahead and start looking on Facebook Marketplace for your fourth project car. You have my blessing. Yes, my goth rocker look. Harriet, I don't know if you were around in October, but this was my Halloween debut. I was originally going to do something like more like witchy cottagecore-y, but then I was like, what if I was like a completely different vibe? What if I was like a completely different hot goth GF kind of vibe? And thus this look was born. Really like how Umineko blurs the lines between fiction and reality. It's kind of nuts. I don't remember the details of it much anymore because it's been a while. But I know it gets kind of crazy with like, is this real? Is this fake? Is this all a dream? I don't know. The funny thing regarding the arena prop is made of very hard paper. Earlier I tested on a watermelon and it ripped it to pieces. Oh no. Oh no. All your hard work. Don't you start about a $500 280Z and it's a terrible choice because the 71 already has a shot frame. Those are a lot of car words and I kind of followed it, but you know what? Like I said, you have my blessing. Get that project car. I have like 3 or 4 crochet projects and knit projects going on at a time. Have I finished any of them yet? No. But what if I wanted to start crocheting a jester hat for one of my friends with some pretty yarn that she bought for me? Oh, a 280Z is a Nissan and a 71 is a Chevy. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate that. Everyone gets a follow. Hey, you guys, if we get Don _Gato 524 to 100 followers, he's gonna play every 5 nights at Freddy's game. He's gonna play every 5 nights at Freddy's game all at once. You weren't here for Hot Goth Aurora? Well, don't worry, Harriet. Hot Goth Aurora is here to stay. You don't say? That's true, though. Yes, real talk. Mr. Cat, aka Don _Gato 524. He's our dungeon master for our VTuber D&D campaign that we play over here on the channel every other Wednesday, generally speaking, here and there. Let's force him to watch the nail scene. It's okay. I'll watch it with you, Mr. Cat. Don't worry. I'll get tons of snuggles. Yay. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you. I feel like the claim for what I have to stream changes every time. Well, originally it was going to be that you were going to do a guitar stream. You were going to play guitar for us. Which would be really cool because you don't know how to play guitar. And then I think Five Nights at Freddy's happened because you were very confident that you could beat it in one stream, even though I couldn't. So, I'd like to see it happen. You follow chatters even if they don't stream. You guys, my follow list has gotten crazy ever since I started streaming. Like I'll be so for real with you guys. I didn't really watch too many streamers before I started streaming. But then ever since last summer when I started, I was like, you know what? Everybody here is cool. Everybody get followed. Get followed. Yes, Kidley, you get it, I'm sure. Because then it's like you raid to someone and then they raid out to somebody else and then they raid out to somebody else and then it's like, oh my gosh, these guys are. I'm talking way too fast. Sorry. Everybody's really cool. Everybody's really nice. And then you make friends and then you join everybody's Discord servers and then you find out that these people are mutual friends and it's like, oh my God. I'm too excited right now. I'm so sorry. Bye, Spookstress. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful night. Good luck with your art. If it's stuff you want to share in the Discord server, feel free to post it in the art gallery. I hope you have a great night, Spookstress. Oh my God, you guys. Mina Higurashi, crochet plushies. Lorenzo, do you crochet? I love crochet. Crochet is my favorite. Yes, there are also so many talented artists in our Discord server. I'm proud of all of you guys. You crochet and knit? I've been crocheting for like 12 years, but I just started learning how to knit in January, and it's been pretty fun. I'm only like 6 inches into my first crochet project, or not crochet, 6 inches into my first ever knit project, but I'm really enjoying it. I see, as someone who has been crocheting for, like I said, about 12, 13 years now, I think crochet to me is easier, but that's because I'm very experienced in it, I think. Whereas knitting has been like easier to pick up, I think, but I don't know how to like fix my mistakes. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how to identify that I've even made a mistake. And sometimes it'll just be like, hey, you know what? This stitch looks different than the rest, and I don't know why or how. Thank you, Mr. Cat. I'm glad you like them. I think they're cute. And it's good that they came out good, because this is, again, a reference sheet. No, this I will not be covering any of the other arcs. Only cover Onikakushi. Which one is that? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute for me. Largely because that particular Sachiko arc didn't sit right with you. Oh, just the first one? Okay, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. I think that's a good intro. I think that's a good intro. You guys, I'm actually really happy with how this is coming out. I'm happy with how this is coming out. And then next time, I will address the side profile. But for now, I think we're going to have to start thinking about raiding out, because I need to go get something to eat. I need to go get something to eat, and I need to stop yapping, because my voice is already gone and it's not even Monday. Yeah. No, I know too. I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember them by name anymore because it's been a really long time since I've watched the series. But my friends, this has been such a fun stream. And look how productive it has been. Rest your voice, Bessie. Thank you, Kidley. Thank you. The division between arcs is more clear in the visual novel, which I read, but Aurora didn't. You are right. I do not have the time for that. I got too many things to knit and crochet and VTuber models to make and commissions to do and things to sell on eBay. But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for who to raid. Mr. Cat's not live. We can't raid him. Let me see. Listen, one of these days. Let me see. Raid him with our mind. Mass follow on March 1st. Follow Mr. Cat. Excuse me. Do you guys want to raid? Let's see. Do you guys want to raid Neapolitan? I feel like we haven't talked to her in a while. Yeah, she's super cute. Her streams are awesome too. Okay, we're gonna go raid Neapolitan. Here is our raid message, my friends. Good luck with your writing, Lorenzo. Break a leg as Phantom and all those cool theater things that you're doing. It was so cool to meet you, Lorenzo. And oh my gosh, all my new friends from the raid and stuff. It's been so nice to spend time with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. This has been so fun. I will post my schedule for the week shortly. If you want to join the Discord, that's usually where I post stuff first. Mr. Cat, you want to hit that exclamation point Discord for us, please? If anybody wants to join the Discord, we can chat and hang out. But otherwise, I'm gonna start raiding out to Nia. Go say hi to Nia. Neapolitan. Her streams are really cool. She's a cool gal. But yeah, this has been so fun. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, everybody. I will see you very soon. Bye, Bear Nation. Bye, Bear Nation. Bye, 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 bye.